Hey everyone, I'm here to bring you the Lake Wallenpaupack Pike Wayne MLS real estate recap for February 2025, and I'm Bridget Gelderman. Let's dig right in. Well, I had said last month that January was the longest month ever. February didn't feel quite as long, but we were in this deep freeze and everything was encased in ice. So that did make for a little bit of a challenging market. But I think we fared okay given the weather situation, especially over the last 2 months. So let me give you the data. February, the average sales price was actually up 2% from February of last year. So that's pretty good given our weather conditions. And our active listings are actually flat from last year at this time. Again, no big surprise there. Currently on the market, we have 427 residential homes, March 2025 that is, we're right at the beginning of the month, compared to 430 homes last month. And last year at around this time, we had 402 homes. So we have about 25 more homes on the market. I don't consider that a lot. So we're still remaining with very low inventory. Keep in mind, March is our lowest inventory that we have throughout the year. So we can definitely feel it at this point. Especially I have a few people looking and there's nothing on the market for them. Pike and Wayne County only out of that 427 is 364. We had 378 in February. We're down about 14 homes from last month. So keep that in mind. And the rest of those homes from 364 to what's entirely on the MLS makes up homes that are in surrounding counties. It may be Monroe or Lackawanna or New York State. So that's where that difference comes in. Pike County, 231 homes on the market versus 234 last month. Wayne County, 133 homes currently on the market versus 144 last month. Let's dig into the statistics more. New listings are down 19% from February of last year, and we're down 7% year to date. That very well could be attributed to the weather. It's hard to get to homes, it's hard to photograph homes. So we'll see how March plays out. Pending homes were down 6% from last year at this time, and we're down 5% year to date. So again, the weather plays into that. If you can't get to the houses, you're not putting in offers. Sold listings are down 5% from February 2024. However, we're up 3% year to date. We had a lot of closings in January, and I think those numbers were up. So that's where that 3% comes in. Average days on market, last February, 74. Right now, we're at 96. So we're up 30%. Year to date, we're at about 97. We're at 3 months, our average days on market. Last year it was 70, so we're definitely up about 40% year to date. And our absorption rate is up 2%. Again, that's gonna happen because of our weather this past month. And we'll see how March plays out. Our average sales price for February, $328,000. Last February is $322,000. So like I said, we're up 2%. Year to date, we're up 9%. Our average list price is up 5% from last February. So what are the nuggets here? Our new listings are down. Again, I attribute some of that to the weather. Our pending homes are down. I think that's a bit weather related. There's other things going on that could cause that, like interest rates. However, I'd like to see what the next few months does with our new listings and our homes going under contract to see if it was primarily weather. Our sold listings are down for February, but we're up year to date, and our average sales price is up. The buyers are still out. They were out looking, and we are seeing multiple bids, still seeing multiple bids. So keep that in mind. I do not think the market has cooled enough that you can wait a weekend or two. If a new listing comes on, you're gonna need to get here soon. Realtors were out. They were showing in this weather. Kudos to the Northeastern Pennsylvania realtors for the last 2 months. Some of it was kind of crazy. So we talked about average sales price and absorption rate. Let's get into the communities. Let me just get to that information. So let's talk about the Hideout first. We currently have 45 active homes on the market. Last year at this time, we had 29. So we're up 16 homes from last year, and we were at 40 the year prior. So we definitely have a good amount of inventory in the Hideout. I will say all these communities, there's not a trend. Some are up, some are down. Fawn Lake, Right now, we have 11 active homes on the market, and last year we had 4. So we've definitely more than doubled, almost tripled that inventory. The year prior, it was 9. Mast Hope actually has gone down significantly. We have 6 active homes on the market. Last year at this time, we had 11, and the year prior, 14. So we definitely are low on Mast Hope listings. Tanglewood Lakes is actually up. We're 7. Last year we were at 3, and the year prior we were at 6. So nothing crazy, but we're definitely higher in inventory. WLE, Wallenpaupack Lake Estates, we are at 8 active homes in there, which is low. March of 2024, we had 11, and March 2023, only 5. But we've actually had 20 homes on the market within the last 12 months in there. So I suspect that inventory will go up a little bit. Lake Wallenpaupack Lakefronts, this is incredibly low. We're at 6 right now. 3 of those are under $1 million. Last year at this time we had 10, and the year prior we had 7. So 6 is pretty low inventory. We probably saw those numbers back in 2022. So it's been a few years since we had such low inventory on Lake Wallenpaupack Lakefronts. Non-Lake Wallenpaupack Lakefronts, we have 30 on the market. Last year our data had changed because we switched MLSs, so I'm not completely convinced that the numbers are correct. We had 12, and the year prior in 2023 at this time we had 29. So I'm thinking we're probably pretty flat. So we are 2 months into the year. How is the real estate market looking in Pike and Wayne County? We ended 2024 strong. We had 2 months of pretty brutal weather here. So we're gonna see how this plays out. Interest rates came down a little bit. I just checked one source, and they're around 6 3/4. So they were at 7 for a while. So they've come down a little bit, which is good news. Overall, we're low on inventory. We're up in average sales price. And we'll see how we do in the month of March. I listed properties last week. Over the weekend, I did have multiple offers on a couple of the properties. So that is really good news if you're looking to sell, and if you're looking to buy. Like I said, do not wait. If you see something come on, schedule to get here. If you're not local in the market, really quickly. If you're looking to sell, start the conversation now. March is our lowest inventory. It's the lowest amount of competition. And I do think sometimes timing is everything. So start it now and try and get your home on as quickly as possible. If you're looking to buy, inventory is low, so I would continue down that process. Make sure that you're pre-approved. Make sure you have your proof of funds if you're not financing it. Prices are probably only going to continue to rise, so you're definitely going to want to stay vigilant on the market, and if you see something you like, get here to see it. So that is my recap for February 2025 and a little bit into March. Thank you so much for following me on Facebook, for following me on Instagram, and all of the other platforms that I'm on. I really appreciate it. I will be back next month, and we'll see how March did. Bye.